should be good here now. All right, looks good. Looking for, there it is. So we got a field goal. Now we're just kind of waiting for the game to come back on. $13:58 to go here in the first quarter. Looks like Kansas City got down the field. I don't know how the hell they got the ball. What did Houston get it and turn it over? Let's see. Oh, it was a long kick return. It was a 63-yard kick return. It got fumbled, but Kansas City recovered it to the Houston 26. Yeah, so it was damn. Okay. So Kansas City almost took the kickback. And then they didn't really get anything going. They went 3 and out basically, but they got points out of it. So good field position leads to a 3-0 Kansas City lead. We'll see how the Texans respond with their first drive of the game here coming up. What's up, Space? What's up, Laura? How's everybody? Make sure you guys drop some likes, help stream out, get some more people in here. See, we have 4 already. It was pretty good. Could use 1,000. See if we can get it. I think we can hit 15,000 likes on this stream if we work hard enough. If you guys make enough fake accounts, we could hit like a couple hundred. And look like the craziest stream ever made. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully we're all excited for some football. Divisional round Saturday, right? We have the Texans and Chiefs right now. What's up, Kevin? And then, of course, the more exciting game for me personally is the Commanders Lions at 7. Yeah, I mean, I would prefer you not to drop 98 dislikes, the stream record. No, I think no, I forgot that the one troll always like comes up short on like the big damage ones. All right, here comes the kickoff. Well, in a moment anyway. Hell yeah, we got to get this win. We all need the boy. Where is the kick? All right, there it is for me. All right, touchback. That'll be at the 20, I guess. I'm always very confused on how the touchback rule works. In Dan Campbell we trust. Hell yeah. Make sure you drop a couple likes, help the stream out, get it going a little bit. Always good to help out. 3-0 here. Chiefs lead after a big return on a kickoff. God damn, the Texans player was fired up. Shoved his coach and everything. All right, 1st and 10. Here come the Texans. Hoping to get over that, 0-5, 0-6 NFC Divisional round hump that the franchise is yet to defeat. They run ahead. Mixon picks up about 5. To the 25 they go. What do we think here tonight? Do we think the Texans have like a ghost prayer? Or like a snowball shot in hell? I think they could. I don't think it's like impossible. Texans are 0-0 in NFC divisional games. Damn, they've never made it to an NFC divisional game. Sheesh. You know what's shocking, Space? You know the Patriots have never won an NFC divisional game either. The 4th down bull. Yeah, the no punt game. Watch tonight's game between the Lions. Oh, that was a 1st down, by the way. To the Houston 31 they go. the Lions game will be decided by a punt on special, like it'll be a special team situation that one team fucks up on. And that'll be like ironically how the game is decided. Oh shit, little bit of a rollout, wide open to Dalton Schultz, deep into Chiefs territory to the 35. Hey, that was a big play. Dalton Schultz with the catch. You mean Dan Quinn? Yeah. Yeah, AFC, NFC. It's pretty rare to see teams jump from AFC to NFC, mainly just because of the because the NFC is typically NFL old teams and AFC is like old AFL teams. So they usually don't cross over unless they're like new teams. Then it's not that big a deal. And they run ahead and pick up 5. To Mixon it goes. If you're the Bills and the Ravens watching this, how badly do you think they're rooting for the Texans right now? Space, you're a Bills fan. How badly do you want to see Kansas City lose just because it's like, oh my fucking God. Second and 5. Another handoff here. Gain of like 2 or 3. Third and 2 coming up based on the spot. Bills, Texans, AFC. Oh, you'd probably love that. Get to host the AFC Championship game in the cold against Houston. I feel like that puts a weird favor towards you guys. I believe it's also snowy, shitty weather in Buffalo tomorrow, right? Third and 2, balls at the 27. Oh shit, Stroud. That's a first down to the red zone. First and 10 to the 14. Baltimore is deadly and cold. Yeah, true. By the way, if you guys haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It really helps out the stream here. Maybe get some more people in here. I'd appreciate you. We try to hit about 20 likes every stream. Wonder if this will be a touchdown. Bum, 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 bum. When was that? Handoff. And to the left side, Mixon gains nothing. When did the Royals in? Huh? Oh. Yeah, the Royals hit a 3-run homer in the first. And they lead the Astros. Yeah. Okay, I got you. I got you. All right, 2nd and 9. Stroud. Oh, they gave him a yard on that, I guess. Incomplete, 3rd and 9. Ball's at the 14, though. I think both games tomorrow are projected to be like cold and snowy. Which is always kind of like a bit of a bummer, but... All right, what do we got? 3rd and 9. Chiefs showing the blitz. They bring pressure. They roll out Stroud, who's he's just going to run with it. And he's short of the first down. It'll be like 4th and 7. And we'll probably see that, yeah, they're going to run the field goal unit out. So it'll probably be 3-3. And Stroud's limping a little bit. Oh, that sucks. I'm hoping D-backs don't go out bad, like missing a spot, because 2 teams did. Yeah. That's always the bitch. Baseball games don't seem to matter much, but it seems like every game seems to weirdly matter. Did last year for you guys, and they hit the field goal to go up to tie it up at 3. Effectively back to 0 we go. 8:41 to go in the first. I'll be right back because I have to go blow my nose. 1 sec. Back. Much better. I'm back now. What's up? And in the first inning, 3-3. Yeah, this would be about the top of the second, I would say. No, we're not even halfway through the first. So we're still in the first inning. Still pretty good in the first, I would say. Again, we're not even like halfway through the first quarter, so with 8:41 to go, it's 3-3. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out our stream a lot, and I'd appreciate you. We have 7 likes. That's pretty good. Almost to the double digits. That's pretty helpful. We try to get about 20 every stream, so you could help out. I'd appreciate it. We'll probably get to 10, hopefully, before the end of the first. And if you guys all leave likes, we can maybe hit like 17,000, 18,000. Because there's 44,000 of you watching. I just like start calling out delusional numbers that aren't happening. Yeah, so Stroud definitely hurt like his leg in some way. Here comes the kick. True. Yeah, equivalency like 51-31 is not a thing. The Chiefs return the kickoff to about the 31-yard line. Here comes Mahomes. Pat Fraud. Faux Brady. Boo. Boo. Oh, look, listen to the Kansas City fans. They're booing Mahomes. Boo. That's literally like feedback from the game. It's so loud. That might be the last 50 playoff game. 50 in the playoffs is absurd when the Chiefs did that. They run ahead with Pacheco and pick up 6. It's like, just start saying. All 91,000 of us watching the game here. 2nd and 4, they hand it off again, and they get nowhere. Well, they're going to get a yard. 3rd and 3. Lions could hit a 40 tonight. If the Lions are super on and the Commanders don't really have like the greatest defensive plan, I could see the Lions hitting up in the 40s tonight. I've never seen a ghost. I'm too good, dude. Mahomes wishes he was Brady. You can tell he was, yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't know. He could win a bunch of Super Bowls. At this rate, he could win 8. The NFL isn't very good right now. And that'll be a false start. 3rd and 8. I was going to say, are they going to call the false start right there? They've gotten away with it twice on this drive already, but... Oh, yeah, there's probably going to be some crazy plays drawn up. Ben Johnson's on, like, trying to audition shit and trying to, like, convince teams one last time a few times. You know what I mean? He's got 3 games left to convince some team to pay him an absurd amount of money. Are we ready for a bailout penalty? 3rd and 8. Oh, no, they touched Mahomes. It's 4th and 8 for now, but there it is. Maybe what Brady killed them when they played each other in the Super Bowl. That's true. Like 31-9 or something. Let's see the hit. Because that'll put it at the 50. Based on it's at the 33. It's 15-yard penalty, so they're at the 48. Let's see. Is this actually roughing? What did he do? What the fuck was the flag for? He literally just got bailed out. What 2 QBs can you say faced in the AFC Championship and Super Bowl? Oh, Mahomes and Brady, yeah. What's going on? That is a pretty soft penalty. God damn. I was joking. I thought he actually got hit there. Like, the ref must have thought he saw something else. Oh, and that's going to somehow hit Kelsey. And that'll be a big ass gain. I don't even know where he went out at. It looks like it's about the 29. Right around the 30 anyway. 1st and 10 to the Houston 29 they go. What's up, Jake? Yeah, it's unfortunate. You got to tuck Patrick Mahomes in and read him a bedtime story if you're going to sack him. Yeah, I was thinking Mahomes, Brady, that AFC Championship with like 40 points in the 4th quarter and overtime. Yeah, that was a crazy game. I believe we streamed that game. That was our first year calling stuff. Was that last Patriots Super Bowl run? No, normally I'm fine with the calls. I just don't understand why that was roughing. Did he hit it? He didn't hit his helmet. The ref must have thought that he hit the helmet. That could be my only guess there. Because, I mean, it kind of looks like his helmet does kind of come real close to hitting, but it, like, clearly doesn't. Or, like, maybe he, like, grazes the helmet with his hand. It's soft as it is. Either way, 2nd and 10 after an incomplete pass. Here's Mahomes. He's looking. Tosses it. Ah, Jesus. That was a snag and a half. What a catch by Worthy. That's 1st and goal. Ball to the 8. Most likely, Kevin. Most likely. Yeah, that's kind of it was a bad call. That would have been more roughing than the last one. Pacers, what? It's just bad news. Brother's a bad news merchant. They're going to go with an end around. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. That went backwards. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 16. Oof. That's like a 8-yard loss. GG, though. GG. You guys got lucky. The better team lost. Rare, but it does happen. Oh, did they get away with something? I think the Texans may have gotten away with the face mask right there. Mahomes looking. He's going to run with that, and they sacked him. No flags. All right. 3rd and goal at the 2, or at the 18. Well, this looks like another goal, like another stand here by the Texans. Looking like another 3-point affair here. Who tagged me? Who the fuck? All right. So it's incomplete. It'll bring up 4th and goal. So they'll probably make this a 6-3 game. You never say always, especially when the kicker looks like his knee is going to explode every single time he kicks the ball. You know that, have you guys ever seen that episode of The Simpsons where the guy kicks it and his foot goes flying off? Rather classic. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so before we head to a commercial break. But like, I wonder if that'll happen to Butker, but in like a gross reverse way where his plant leg just like blows up. I wonder if he's just in constant agony in that left knee. He's just like, oh, it just stings constantly whenever he moves. No, I think that, like I said, Kevin, I think what happened with that first sack on him, I do genuinely think that the refs thought that like the helmet got contacted. You scored 43 points as the Eagles on Madden Online. You took pictures. Hell yeah. That's what's up. By the way, we hit 9 likes. We'll probably hit the 10 like mark here before the end of the first quarter. And I think we'll get to 20 before the game ends, which is pretty good. We may hit the like goal. Always nice. Maybe. I don't know. Again, yeah, probably not. What's up, Eric? Nice to see you. Figured you might pop in. Yeah, their defense is looking really sharp here in this first quarter. 3:59 to go in the first. Bend don't break, I suppose, but I guess the first drive you guys started at like the 20, so there's nowhere really to go. It looks like once the field becomes short, both defenses are kind of tightening up a bit. So this is going to be a very interesting, potentially very interestingly coached game the rest of the way through. You did Eagles versus Packers, and I used the Eagles black uniforms. So those are pretty good. Pretty solid. Lions going in the blueberries for their uniforms tonight. The all blues. And then what the fuck else were they doing? I don't know. I'm hoping the Lions do something hype and then do like when they introduce the offense or defense, they do like 12 people and then they like introduce the crowd. They did. I believe they did that last year, and it was a pretty lit moment. That place went fucking crazy when they did that. Because again, I think the Lions, outside of teams with obvious like weather advantages and stuff like that, may have. And Arrowhead's kind of tough to say this against, but because I believe it's because it's an indoor stadium for Detroit, which amplifies like the noise factor. I think Detroit may have the hardest place still to play, remaining. Again, Arrowhead's a monster. It's a very full stadium. It's very loud. It's very hostile, but the fact that it's open kind of promotes like some of the noise to naturally dissipate a little bit. And then you have like Buffalo and Philadelphia where it's going to be below freezing. It's just like, oh, well, that sucks. Stafford's also 1-8 in those kind of games, which is pretty rough. Ford Field is just a monster place to go try and play football, it looks like. That looks terribly unfun. If you're not a Lions fan, that would be brutal to be dealing with. It's like, damn, dude, my team keeps false starting. It's so annoying. First and 10 at the 30. I have you guys winning. I have the Bills winning. Then I have the Lions, and I believe I have the Eagles winning. Or do I have the Rams? I don't even remember who I picked. I think I picked the Eagles. I believe it's because of the weather. Let me double check. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Good play there by the KC defense. It should only take like 2 seconds to find out. Yeah, I got the Eagles winning. And the Bills, Lions, and Chiefs. That's kind of a boring top teams, but the top teams are a lot better. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Nope, that's a good stop, 2nd and 7. Or it's a gain of like 7 or 8. It'll be 3rd and about 2, maybe 3rd and 3, depending on the spot. Yeah, Missouri's like what, right? Kind of by Illinois and all them. See, I really would prefer Kansas City to win, Eric, and then win the AFC. Because say the Lions were to somehow win the NFC, like by a miracle, right? Of all the remaining AFC teams, I think we can beat you guys the easiest. Like it's nothing personal, Eric. It's just like we've already played Houston and we beat them barely, so they might match up. I don't know. They're kind of missing people, so and you know what I mean. That's part of the. And the guy who was really fucking us up was, I believe, Tank Dell. So I don't know. 50-50 on that. I wouldn't mind Houston going either. But I can't have Buffalo and I can't have it be Baltimore. Specifically fucking Baltimore. The Lions suck so bad. By the way, it's a huge pickup to the Kansas City 48 for the Texans. Is Stephon Diggs dressed? No, he wears a different number. He doesn't wear 14. I think we match up better versus the Lions than the Eagles. I'm hoping to face the Lions. Yeah, in a weird way, it's a very interesting matchup because I think both teams offensively do better. See, because I don't know, like the one thing the Lions can do is sort of deal with a quarterback who isn't Mahomes and Allen or Allen and Lamar. Plus, Jared Goff. I don't think Jared Goff's ever lost to Mahomes. Now the Chiefs need to hire a new general manager. They do? Ravens win 35-10. Chiefs win 27-19. Eagles win 37-20. Well, it's 38-6. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and 8. Ball is at the KC 46, so we're just past the 50. With a minute 50, I seen the clock. I just don't remember if it was 45. Especially if Hutch doesn't play or isn't 100%, makes it a little easier for our line. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ironically, I wouldn't mind playing the Eagles over the Rams. I think the fact that the Lions are so fucking good against the run, they can deal with Saquon Barkley. They could, oh, damn, what a sack. They sacked their ass out of fucking field goal range. Oh, my goodness. Was that Chris Jones? Yeah, who the fuck else would it be? Chris Jones, I didn't even have, why did I say that? I didn't even have to see them bring his ass up on the screen. I was like, why didn't I just know a 12-yard sack was Chris Jones kind of automatically? Yeah, that's Chris Jones. He sacked his ass out of field goal range. Unless the Texans decide to go for it here at the Houston 42. This is looking like a punt situation. 38-6 Ravens versus Lions. Yeah, that was the score. That wasn't a good game. Literally, either one of these two teams would be much preferred than the other two. And maybe the Lions could win the rematch against Buffalo. Shootouts, you can win a shootout the next time you do it. Here's the return with 50, 49, 48, 48 seconds. 1st and 10 at about the 30. So Chiefs get the ball back. They lead 6-3 with just about a play or two left here in the first quarter. Hopefully they don't go to commercial break, but they're going to. Son of a bitch. I think 48-42 cracks. Oh, yeah, most likely it does. It's probably like third or fourth highest ever. Because I think the Chiefs-Rams is the highest. Both teams hit in the 50s. Yeah, if you guys hit a touchdown, you're gonna see yourself start to pull away unless this is when the devil comes to get his dues, Eric. No, you know what it would be, Eric? You guys would be up like 24-0 in the first half of the Super Bowl versus Detroit. Or maybe even like fucking 27-3 or something like that, 28-3 or something, like just a crazy score. And then the devil will come for his dues. And then suddenly, you guys blow that game and never win another Super Bowl. Because we know what Andy Reid did. The devil is going to come eventually. You know that, Eric, right? It's not even Mahomes' fault. Devil magic comes due, Eric. I've always wonder if Mahomes didn't throw 2 picks and then Chiefs score and win 58-54. True. I'm talking about it against the Lions, Space. Say it's the Super Bowl. No, the devil won't come for the Chiefs in an AFC Divisional game or the AFC Championship. They let them win both of those. And now that they're on the mountain, they're on the tippy top and about to get the three-peat, about to become the team that makes immortality. Why do you think the Patriots lost that undefeated Super Bowl? Their deal with the devil took that away from them. Had they not made a deal with the devil, they'd have won that game probably. May have been the only one they actually got to win, but it would have been the greatest win of all time. My reason for facing Detroit is I think Spags and Reed can outcoach Campbell. That's true, but can they outcoach the collective trio of coaches Detroit has? That's the big question. Because Detroit does have Campbell, Glenn, and Ben Johnson. You know what I mean? Like there is a triumvirate of coaches, as they used to say in Rome. Detroit's kind of ran by 3 guys. Incomplete pass intended for Kelsey. 2nd and 10. It's at the 20. No, the devil doesn't get mad at how much you abuse his gifts. You don't care. He just gets what he gets at the end. I know Taylor Swift paid a ton of money to referee to help it. Oh, Lord. The only way it would look suspicious is if it was 100% Lions versus Chiefs, and that'll probably end the first quarter. It will. Yep. Okay. So it'll be 3rd and 7 coming up, and that'll end the first. Johnson is my worry. Dude needs to not go to Vegas. I don't want to face him twice a year. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd like to see him stay in Detroit for at least another year, not waste his goddamn time in Las Vegas. Go to I don't know why he just doesn't go to Jacksonville. Dude, Shad Khan would just give him the team. He'd be like, all right, listen, you basically just want to run the team. I don't got to touch it. Just give you money. It is 3rd and 7 at the 23. For the Chiefs, it's the end of the first quarter. It's 6-3 Chiefs lead. Like, if you're Ben Johnson, you have Trevor Lawrence, a very similar quarterback to Jared Goff, in all honesty. Very hyper accurate. Not exactly a runner, but can kind of bust one out if you need to. A little bit more often than Goff. A little bit more athletic than Goff, too, so you can have a little bit more. Big arm, accurate, leader, pretty solid quarterback. Needs way better coaching, and he would improve dramatically. So, again, there's the quarterback coach mix. Again, very similar guys. Goff and Lawrence, they're very kind of similar makeup, similar type of quarterback. And again, the Jaguars would probably just let him run the team. They'd be like, dude, just fucking pick your own GM. Then we don't give a fuck. Do your own thing. We don't fucking care. We suck. We just want to have a good football team for once. Chiefs lead you with the name of the city. Oh, because you think it's in. Well, everybody. Well, I don't know. It's just weird that like not a lot of people know the Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas thing. But yeah, that's if I was him, I'd go to Jacksonville. Plus, he can just win the division there next year anyway. He can just go down there and take the South over. Problem is, we don't know if these guys are as good as we think they are. You know what I mean? Everyone says the Lions are going to struggle without Dan Campbell, but the problem is with that thought, Dan Campbell hired his coordinators, and now they're like the most coveted coordinators in all the league. And everyone's like, well, the Lions are screwed. They'll never be able to replace those guys. It's like, well, I mean, the guy that hired those two guys and spotted their unique talents and were the first guys to like spot their unique talents as coaches, both praised him as like the reason that they can coach the way that they like. There's more to coaching than calling plays and designing plays, which is I'm pretty sure like OCs don't even necessarily. They call the offense, right? They're calling like the plays to some extent, but like there is like collaboration with their head coach about what's going to be called for a lot of teams. And I think Campbell collaborates with Ben Johnson pretty heavily on play calling, surprisingly, as does the assistant or as does the offensive line coach for the Lions, believe it or not. As does Tanner Engelstrand, their pass game coordinator, as does their run game coordinator, Scotty Montgomery. So I bet you didn't know that either, that the Lions have a designated run game coordinator and pass game coordinator, as well as the offensive coordinator. Ben will probably employ a similar system wherever he goes, but the Lions have the system that is very well done with the extra coaching. And Mahomes takes off with it, son of a bitch. 1st and 10 to the 39 he goes. So again, so that like a lot of teams do it, but like the Lions have a very noticeable like run game guy, pass game guy who kind of coordinates the both of them. So again, the Lions are probably in a lot better shape than people think they are with replacing their coordinators. The defensive coordinator is the one I actually worry about. However, there's a good deal of coaches that just got fired. Most of them are defensive coaches, so just kind of give one a call and see if they are interested to come coordinate. Hell, Gerard Mayo may not be a bad option. Like I'm pretty sure he's going to UNC. The Chiefs go with the screen pass and they get another first down. I think they cross the 50 to the 49. Yeah, the Bills really screwed up going with fucking Coleman. Hey, but I appreciate the Bills for doing that. It'll make my team's rise next year all the more sweet, Eric, when we acquire A.J. Brown once their team is eliminated by Detroit and they implode entirely, when we hold Jalen Hurts to 149 yards passing and fucking 14 for 51 in the NFC Championship because we eliminate the Barkley angle. I think you guys will beat the Ravens. Don't worry about that. If you guys play the Ravens, actually, you know what? I'd be terrified of a team that... Yeah, you know what, Eric? You guys might be fucked. The whole league might be fucked if the Ravens win against the Bills. I'm not going to lie. Save for short of the Lions just going insane and getting a crazy win. Just out of pure luck. I don't even know how they do it, to be fair. Well, actually, Lions might be able to play the Bills, like surprisingly play the Ravens quite well. I'm happy they fired Mayo. He wasn't a good coach. And they stop him just a bit short. It'll be 3rd and 4. I don't like. I like Mayo, but he's not. He was nowhere near ready to be a head coach, and he got worse. It seems as the year went along, which is not what you want to see, right? By the end of Dan Campbell's very bad first year in Detroit, you've seen like the progression, the destination. You've seen like, oh shit, there's something very good building here. With the Patriots, it's like, what the fuck was that? It's just that was like the worst year I've ever seen us play. Even worse than last year. That was because at least we could play defense. Here's a 3rd and 4. Oh, and down goes Mahomes. That's Will Anderson Jr. again. Yeah, he's a problem. Him and Danielle Hunter really are a problem. That'll bring up the punting unit, 4th and 12. Back across midfield. They both teams kind of end their last drives in similar ways. They they were in like niche field goal distance, and then they took huge sacks and lost them. By the way, if anyone hasn't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps the stream out a ton. Get some people in here. No, I don't think that's needed. Because again, what if a coach is just bad? Like Gerard Mayo is just a bad coach. And that's okay. It's a good idea to fire a bad head coach after like a few games. They should have fired him after the Arizona game, to be honest. But Kraft isn't going to fire a coach midseason. That's not his style. Oh, they almost downed it at the 1. I mean, he was one of the two, like the same cycle where I believe Dan Campbell and Sirianni got hired, or when Sirianni got hired. The Eagles were going to hire Gerard Mayo. Do we not remember this? Like, there's like a weird collective fog that everybody pretends with the Patriots that they made like a rash, disgusting, quick hire with Mayo, when it's like there was like 4 teams that were going to hire Gerard Mayo after the Patriots won that last Super Bowl versus the Rams. Like, everybody just fucking forgets this. We had to like pay this man a ton of extra money, like 3 different times to stick with the team because he kept getting offers to leave the team. And eventually he kept telling teams like, hey, I'm not going to leave. I'm the next coach of the Patriots. Belichick was going to retire from the Patriots after this year. He didn't intend on renewing his contract after this. He would have been gone no matter what. He would have been all done. So that when they had like kind of planned the succession plan for Gerard Mayo. However, it got accelerated by a year. Now, would that 1 year have changed much for Gerard? Probably the fuck not. Like he didn't really understand clock management. He didn't really seem to understand like building drives. He didn't understand how to close out games. He didn't understand how to like win a game. Just like, dog, we'd be up in games and like we'd lose at the last second. What's up, Cody? It was some of the craziest shit in like I've ever seen, Eric. Like if we had better coaching, we might have snuck into the playoffs with 9 wins. Like if we lost, I think we lost 6 or 7 games by like 4 points or less. Like it's another one of them stats where you go look at it and you're like, Rob's not even lying. The Patriots would have been like an 8 or 9 win team. What the fuck? Might have even been a 10-win team this year. Damn near close if we played better with the lead with 20 seconds left in a fucking football game. Genuinely, dude. I watched all my team's games. The number of times we led in the fourth quarter with like a minute left is astounding. Or we'd get the ball back and get it all the way down to like the 20. Or like even the 10, inside of the 5 twice. We lost one of those games. Eric, I'm not even lying to you. We had the ball like first and goal at like the 2-yard line and lost the game. Isn't that crazy? And people are like, why would you want to get rid of him? He's like, oh, he's a bad coach. We could have even beat Arizona and we got blown out somehow. And then like he didn't even care enough to like talk to the team after on the play. He just played solitaire by himself with his headphones on after the fucking Arizona game. And he seemed to be in a pretty good mood. They run for a first down with Mixon. No, and it's Eric, and you know I'm very anti firing a coach after their first year, because a team did bad. However, there are instances where it's like, oh no, this guy's got to go. Like the Raiders coach, that guy fucking sucks. They should have never hired that guy. He ruined a pretty good team that was building. Just completely destroyed the motherfucker. And it took like one offseason. It took one season. That's why you want to get rid of bad coaches, Eric. Look what Antonio Pierce did to the Raiders. Now, one more year of Mayo, Christian Gonzalez would have wanted out. Incomplete pass. It's 2nd and 10. Or did they run it? I didn't even see what they did. We were about to lose Keon White. Probably weren't going to get Drake May to re-sign if we kept Mayo for another year. Like, all these guys would have left, dude. Now we got Vrabel. Guys are going to want to come play for us now. Like, that's the difference. Like, now we got fucking Coach Vrabel. I'm so fucking excited. I think we can get AJ Brown, like reasonably. He might even demand a trade depending on how the Eagles season ends. If it goes up in flames and they burn out in a game, oh man, we got him. Could you imagine he gets like 2 targets in like the NFC Championship game and they lose? Or like he gets like a target or 2 versus the Rams tonight or tomorrow and they lose? And Jalen plays like shit. Dude, he's gonna fucking lose his mind. And probably demand a trade. And guess what? He and fucking Mike Vrabel are really close. 3rd and 10. At the Houston 33. Remember Vrabel, part of the reason he left that team and part of the reason he like got himself fired was because of the AJ Brown shit with the GM. He fucking hates that guy. Why would you get rid of... And CJ Stroud got a gigantic hole and he got a first down. Oh shit. Number 21 just got bitched up by a quarterback. It's like, dog, he's an open runner. You don't have to fear him. You can kill him. 1st and 10 at the 39. All the way to the KC 39. But it is just nice to have a real coach again in New England. Again, I wanted Mayo to work. Dude, I love the hire of Mayo. Mayo was one of my favorite players in college football at the University of Florida. I was fucking like, oh my God, when we drafted him. That was one of the happiest like draft things that I've ever seen for the Patriots. And then he was like a great player. One of my all-time favorite Patriots. And then he got to be a coach. Then he was the head coach, and it just sucks that he wasn't very good. 2nd and 6. I hope he goes and finds out how to be a better coach, genuinely, because I do think he's a smart football guy, and I think he could be a good head coach one day. It's just not time. He's young too. I think he's only in his 30s or very early 40s, so it's not like he's his playing career got cut kind of short due to injury. Hey, Mayo. I was saying the Lions maybe should give him a call if they lose Aaron Glenn. It would be an interesting pickup to have him come coordinate. But I think the Lions already have a succession plan for Aaron Glenn. It's just, it depends on who all Aaron Glenn takes with him when he goes to New Orleans. If he goes to New Orleans. If. It's like, I think, like, I swear to God, New Orleans interviewed, like, Aaron Glenn and then interviewed nobody the fuck else. It's just like, they're like, we're good. What do you mean you guys? Has anyone else seen anybody interview for New Orleans? I don't think Ben Johnson interviewed with New Orleans. I don't think anyone has. I don't think fucking Mike McCarthy's interviewed with New Orleans. I don't think Kellen Moore. I think I seen Kellen Moore was interviewing. Maybe. I don't even. And they sacked CJ Stroud. It'll be 4th and 8 at the KC 37. Well, goddamn, dude. The defenses in this game are eating right now. It's 6-3. Like then there's only like 7 minutes left here in the like 6:30 left here in the 4th or in the 2nd. Pretty crazy. New Orleans needs to be bad for a year. They gotta just eat the cap this year. But why was that not a fumble? Hold on, why was that not a fumble? They knocked that shit straight out of his hand. Why didn't they hey, there you go. Did that get tipped? Or did he just shank that terribly? What the fuck just happened? Hey, we're at 11 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Good looking out. He just missed. Holy shit. It was Ron Carr. Yeah, well, and Laura, it's because most likely the reason Mike Vrabel got fired was because he was trying to get fired from the Titans to go be the Patriots head coach. There's a reason his ass like sat out this year and just fucking helped the Browns consulting wise. He was just gonna wait out the Patriots job. He was like, I bet Vrabel, I bet Mayo sucks. So I'm gonna just wait it out a year. I'm telling you, dude, he was just waiting to be the Patriots coach. When I seen him at the fucking as the head coach of the Titans at the Patriots like Red Hall of Fame thing with the jacket on, crying basically next to Kraft, I was like, oh, he wants to be our coach. He don't even want to be with the Titans. He hates it there. What up, Spears? Man, I'm so happy we got Mike Vrabel back as a coach. Dude, oh man. He was so good with the stupid Titans who actively try to lose football games. We try to win, dude. He'll do it. Like, Kraft will spend money if he has a plan to win. Belichick was just weird and didn't spend money. Don't you guys, don't be alarmed if we pick up A.J. Brown and T. Higgins this offseason. My team may be very good next year. We have unlimited money, by the way. There's 3 guys. Trey Smith, T. Higgins, A.J. Brown. Trey Smith is playing in this game tonight. Hey, Eric. How good is Trey Smith? Is he like record-breaking contract good? You're not. It's going to be a tough game for you guys, Spears, but I think the weather weirdly helps you guys out quite a bit. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 45 after the missed field goal. Remember how you guys stole our very talented young guard and paid him a record-breaking contract? Remember how you guys took Joe Tooney from us? Eric? When you guys had unlimited money? Say hello to the Patriots' new right or left guard, Trey Smith. He's playing in this game today, boys. He's right now. He's guarding Mahomes, and he's very fucking good too. And he's coming to my team. Oh, he's getting $100+ million from us. Oh, yeah, that's going to be awesome, Eric. I thank you so much for the trade. Long-term trade. We gave you guys Tooney, gave you guys a dynasty. Now you guys got to throw us back a bone here. And then we'll beat you guys in the playoffs next year. Full circle. You guys took over running the NFL for us. Now we're back. We'll come back and take that back from you guys, and then we'll run it for like 5-6 more years, and you guys can come back and do what is hot potato the NFL, Eric? It's fine. All these other teams really aren't as good as our franchises, even though my team sucks. Every team except you guys would trade the last 10 years with the Patriots in a flash. Literally every team, maybe except you guys, and if the Lions win the Super Bowl somehow. Oh, there goes Kelsey. He might score. And all the way to the fucking 5. Yeah. 1st and goal to the 6 goes Travis Kelsey. They're going to mark him at the 6. The Niners interviewed Lions assistant special teams coach for their special team coach. Yeah, that makes sense. Lions are going to be a team that people want to come farm. As long as the Bills forever remain both of our little brothers. Eric, did you see them lose that game to us on them? And then they basically kind of said, yeah, we lost. We don't want them getting the number 1 pick. Did you hear that shit? And then like Sean McVay was like, and we're really hoping that something happens that they trade Drake May away. We do not want to face it. They literally said that. They literally said we did not want them getting the number 1 pick, and we also want them to trade Drake May away. And I was like, oh, they're terrified. Buffalo's the only team in the division that understands what's happening. They were the only team that figured it out the first time on how to just ignore the Patriots, because eventually Brady was going away back in 2017. They figured this out. And that's why they're a lot farther ahead than the stupid Jets and Dolphins are. The Jets just are retarded. And the Dolphins, they're cursed. But see, when they sold their soul for that undefeated season, touchdown. No, they're going to mark him short. Man, the refs are not on the Chiefs' side today. But yeah, most Bills fans would say they're more nervous about the New England Patriots ending them than they are the Dolphins or Jets now. They're like, nope, Patriots might be fucking back. If you ask them very honestly, they'll be like, I'm a little scared they might be back. Just a little bit. They know it too. They're like, oh shit, they have 2 quarterbacks. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure Milton's going to get traded, Eric. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up trading Joe Milton. You're a little early on me, Eric. I just saw the touchdown right now. I don't really care about spoiling in this game because I genuinely do not care who wins this shit. No, you're good. You're fine. Like I said, I'm just letting you know. I've been kind of lackadaisical on my coverage, so it's kind of on me as well. 4:36 to go here in the second quarter. It's about to be 13-3 if they hit the extra point. Due to the win, we will not guarantee anything. You know, oh man, it feels, my knee hurts when I watch Butker kick a football, dude. Does anybody else feel that when he kicks? Just like the inside part of their knee just go whoom. Like that what's it called? Like a sympathy pain? Like, you know how when you watch somebody doing something kind of wild, like if they're like rock climbing or if they're they get hit in the shin real hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like those things where it's like you can feel what they feel. Like you see somebody take a shot in the nards and they're like, oh, and you're like, oh man, I don't even want to see that. That's terrible. Like those kind of things. Like that's a real thing. I feel that when I see that dude's knee when he kicks a football, because it's, dude, it like, I don't even like it, like buckles. It like the whole thing just buckles out. Yeah, I can't watch. I don't do heights videos. Like, I wish I could watch parkour fail videos because I think those people are some of the dumbest people and they deserve what happens to them to some extent. Jumping off buildings and shit. What kind of stupid fucking shit is that? But I genuinely can't watch because it makes me like physically react very like I'm the one that's about to hit the ground. And then I have terrible dreams where that's happening to me. And I fucking hate it because I don't wake up before I hit the ground. I hit the ground and I'm like, "Ugh." I'm like, help. And I've been woken up and someone's like, you were just going like, help in a Mr. Krabs voice. It sounded like, I was like, I think I died. Yeah, how much that sucks to like not wake up on like impact. I know some people laugh at fall videos, but sometimes, yeah, no, I can't watch them because it'll fuck me up later down the road. We're waiting through a commercial break, by the way. 4:36 to go in the second. Texans should just cut person who shoved their special teams coach. No, I think he was just fired up. I'm pretty sure that was Will Anderson. I don't think they're going to cut Will Anderson. I don't think that's going to happen, Lore. If they cut Will Anderson, they're the dumbest sons of bitches. Well, actually, I don't know. The Texans are like 1-for-1 on stunning trades. You know what I mean? Like trading away Deshaun Watson was the greatest thing that, like, it's like, man, what if they trade Will Anderson? Then it comes out he was doing the same thing. I'd be like, yeah, nah, the Texans have got to be investigated. They keep selling off rub and tug players on half the league, and that's fucking bullshit. We can't be like, why? What is this? What are they doing down there? What up, Daniel? What kind of sicko factory is this place? What's up, Charles? Nice to see you. By the way, everyone, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so, and there's the kickoff. Most likely it's first and 10 at the 30. Yeah, I appreciate you, Charles. Big game for your football team is either the Lions or the Ravens, right? I know you're a big fan of the Orioles in baseball, so I'm guessing it's a similar story with the football. It was Chris Bryant. Oh, Chris Boyd. No, I don't think I think people are misinterpreting that. If you're seeing on Twitter, Lore, that people are like, he should be killed for pushing his coach, it'll come out after the game that's just kind of how because like the coach didn't even look mad that he got pushed at all. He looked kind of fired up and like he was yelling back at the player. You're Dolphins. Okay. That makes sense. You're a little bit of an older guy. So when you were younger, yeah, I was going to say you're a little bit older. So I figured it was probably 1972. That makes you a Dolphins fan. He was excited, not angry. I was going to say, Eric, he didn't look angry at all. Either did the coach. That's probably just the relationship the team has with the special teams coach. Like, you know what I mean? Like if, I know it doesn't count, but like if I was coaching, I would probably I wouldn't care if my players got physical on me like that. I wouldn't give a fuck. Cause I'd be just as fired up. You know what I mean? I'd be punching dudes like fucking Harbaugh does. And that'll be that's a good pickup. A gain of about 6. 3rd and 2 now at the 38 coming up. 3:30 to go, 3:35 to go here in the quarter. Do. 3rd and 3. 3:20 to go here in the second quarter and counting. What are we going to see on 3rd and 3? Oh, they're taking it down to the second here. Interesting call. Down by 10 and they're clock hoarding. All right, this may be the last play before the 2-minute warning. We'll see. Most likely not. There's just enough time where there will be a couple play. They have to run 2 more before the 2-minute warning. However, that could make it like 3rd and 1 at the 2-minute warning, which is a motherfucker of a spot if you're the Texans to have to deal with. Because most likely they'll be able to burn off your timeouts that way. So it's kind of like a trap spot. Unfortunate. Got to be good here. Oh, never mind. They're going to go 2-minute warning. Never mind. There's a 3-second disparity. So it'll be 2nd and 8. Ball's at the KC 49 for the Texans. They did cross midfield. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. I'm going to step out for like a minute. Have a quick smoke. So I'm here for all of halftime. I'll be right back. Give me like just a minute. Yeah, probably like a minute 40. You know, it's crazy. It's the day started at like 32 degrees and it's now 23 degrees. I know that may seem insignificant, but a 10-degree drop is pretty crazy considering it's only 5:40. Still light out. Apparently, it's supposed to be like 8 degrees on Monday in Michigan. It's going to be terribly cold all throughout the United States. 2 minutes to go. I'll be right back. Now we're almost at the 2-minute warning. And I got back and we're at the 2-minute warning. Look at that. That's pretty well timed, isn't it? Watching pick six or some crazy shit happens. 2nd and 8. Hey, wow, we got up to 14 likes. Damn, appreciate you. Appreciate that, everybody. We're almost to the like goal and we're at halftime, basically. Really good. Hopefully people tune in for tonight's stream, the Lions game. 2nd and 8, here we go. Now I'm all good for halftime. May have to get some more soda at some point toward the end of it. Stroud drops back, looking, throws, has nobody. Oh, never mind. Somehow somebody. There's no way that was caught. If you're Houston and you're not running a play in 30 seconds, you're about the dumbest team I've ever seen. No, he caught that clean as shit. You don't even got to run the hurry up if you're Houston, except for, it's a 2-minute warning, so you got to anyway. He caught that somehow. Wow, what a catch. I'm Eric. I'm punching something right now. I'm like, how the fuck? You're playing baseball game? Which baseball game? 1st and 10. What's up, Neil? How's it going? They run ahead and pick up about 5. Yes, sir, Neil. Big game for the Lions. Hopefully they can pull it off tonight. Never know. Playoffs are weird. They're tricky. Hopefully things go their way. It should. The championship game will be a different story. We'll see how that plays. They should be able to pull this out. We'll see, though. The reason I feel like I'm overcomplicating the Commanders is I'm like, in my head, I know Daniels is good, but also it's like, he's fucking rookie. All you got to do is rattle him. We kind of know what the end game of a rookie quarterback in the playoffs looks like. Eventually, the game happens. You know what I mean? Didn't it happen in the fucking Texans last year? Didn't they play somebody to get the fuck beat out of them in the second game they played? Like, they came through and beat somebody, and then the Ravens just smoke them last year? Maybe Buffalo did? They're a team that wins in the wild card. The Commanders are, and that's not even an insult. It's 33 seconds left here. The Commanders or the Texans took a timeout. Like, Lions have such a weird statistical advantage to everything the Commanders struggle with, and like, it's like everything the Lions do extremely well, the Commanders have terrible time. They're like one of the worst teams in the league with defensively. Like, their run game being terrible is like the worst part of it. Oh, yeah, they're taking that play away. That's going to be a flag. So make it 3rd and 23 because they're going to call it at the line of scrimmage to make the whole play not count. 3rd and 23 at the 38 coming up. Called it. Yeah, they called that from the line too. That's a horseshit call. Ooh, a bit of a dirty shot there too. Went right at the knee. The knee that was kind of banged up a little earlier. And now Stroud's up a little limpy. Who was that? Who hit him like that? Oh, that was a hold. Okay, never mind. Clear as day. And they just run ahead. I think Kansas City's going to burn the timeout here. They do. 13-3 here. Texans will be trying a field goal. Ravens beat Baseball 9 is the game you were playing. Oh, nice. Ravens beat Texans last year 34-10 in the divisional round. Yeah, that's what I thought happened. It's kind of what happens to upstart rookies in the second round of the playoffs, is my main point. The same conversations were happening about CJ Stroud were happening about Jaden Daniels at the exact same time last year. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll be 34-10 type game, but I wouldn't be shocked. You know what? There's two outcomes that wouldn't surprise me: a very weird, close game, or Detroit hits a blowout to some extent. Here's the kick. It's up. It's good. Hopefully they don't go to fucking commercial with 16 seconds left. However, there's 4 timeouts left on the board. They're sending this shit right to a commercial break. Oh, never mind. Just this 30-second one. All right, that's not too bad then. I don't mind the picture-in-picture because they do got to take 30 seconds and get the kick teams out and switch sides of get everything ready to go and blah 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 blah. So Kansas City has a shot here with what? They'll have 16 seconds. They'll most likely be at the 30. So we'll see what they can do. They can make this a very unique looking game. But if not, Houston has a shot at the double score because I believe Houston gets the ball at halftime. So kind of depending on how this plays through. Damn, everyone's leaving. What's the reason? It is, I guess, halftime, so. Kind of sucks. Everyone's like, well, all right, I'm out of here. That was a half. Hopefully it picks back up. Well, I don't know why they returned it. That just wasted a whole bunch of time. And they didn't even get very far on the clock. Come on, who gets the ball at halftime? Fairham kicks off from Houston 35. Okay, yeah, okay. So Houston does get the ball at the half. And it's halftime. So halftime here. Chiefs lead 13-6. Texans get the ball at the start of the third quarter. Pretty close game so far, dominated by defensive football. So, good second half of the field, good short part of the field defense by both teams. A lot of bend, don't break going on, which is kind of typical of playoff teams at this juncture. Yeah, pretty close. Either team could win this game. The Texans offensively, of course, have to wake up and start scoring points. Again, that problem with the Texans that I've kind of pointed out since I seen them beat the Patriots, where it felt like they can drive the ball down the field and score field goals, but they often seem to like they don't cash in long drives for touchdowns. Like one of the ways the Texans beat you is by you turning the football over and making mistakes, playing stupid, and giving them a short field. They seem to score a lot of touchdowns on short fields, but they don't really have touchdown drives that start from their own 30. It seems like they only get field goals out of those, which is a big thing because most of your drives are going to be right around that kind of distance. That was part of the Texans' big problem this year. So we'll see if they can find something. Maybe they get a turnover or two. Kind of set themselves up better for a second half comeback. I don't know. It's 13-6 though. So about 6:05, the game should be back on. Is next Sunday? Yeah. Championship Sunday. We're all ready for it. We're all excited. We're all there. Damn, I can't believe they got Jason Kelce to do this game. Do you think it was a tough decision? Do you think they're like, damn, who should we get to help do some of this pregame at the Kansas City Texans game? Or the halftime pregame, I believe, anyway. Come on. What's everybody up to? Got really quiet in here. Hold on. I'm just going to do something real quick. Just leaving a like on Space's stream. Just leaving them a positive little message too. Damn, this stream's really dying out. I don't even. Everybody gone basically. What the fuck? Well, hopefully it picks back up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna leave. No point to streaming to nobody. Kind of a bummer, but that's okay. I don't know what happened to our whole football audience this year. Used to be a lot more robust. I don't know. We'll have to make a new approach for next season. We'll figure it out. Ugh. Still has about 9 minutes looking on the clock, it says, for overtime. That's all right. Or not overtime, sorry, halftime. That's a stupid statement by me. Where's Fernando? I don't know. Might be busy. I think he's busy. He's busy often. I don't know. He does other stuff. He's got a life outside of watching these streams like most people. That's really the real answer, is just people got busy this year compared to years past. They've grown up. They've got different ways to watch. Friend groups, parties to go to. Such is life. I have a very cool viewing audience. They're very popular people. Ain't no losers watching my channel. Or maybe it's just losers and everybody who's still... Nah, I'm just fucking around now. No, the real honest answer is most of my audience went to college. And, they don't really have time to be watching live streams. Or when they do, they're just like, it's on as background noise, so they're not typing anymore. They're just busy. Especially on, like, football watching days. Like, those are pretty big college, like, stuff to go do. If I wasn't so committed to streaming, I would probably go out and... yeah, no problem, Spears. Thanks. Appreciate you, man. I would probably be going out tonight with some of my friends again, but, I'm kind of committed to at least watching this Lions game. But it's still halftime. We probably got another, like, 7 minutes left or so. Oh, it says about 6:30, so that's like 5 minutes. Not bad. All right, cool. It's almost over. That's really nice. Ooh, Monday is the college football playoff game, huh? Or the national championship. Ohio State, Notre Dame. Kind of a classic, two classic teams going for it. I don't really care about college football, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's nifty. They're college footballing it up out there. Hitting the college throw and the college run. The old 23 skidoo on them. I don't know. I don't watch college football. I don't know if it's what's going on there. I literally just watch enough highlights to know enough about the players who are going to get drafted. Be like, he's pretty good. Then I watch some of the low tapes, the low lights. And then I'm like, all right, maybe he's not so good. And then I figure it all out through YouTube. A lot of times it's just gut feelings. I don't know what I'm actually looking for. I'm just like, he's pretty good. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm pretty right. A lot of the times I'm wrong. I'm pretty bad at prospects, but I seem to know the quarterback position pretty good. And I also seem to know the safety position pretty good. I can see a good safety from a mile away. I just take one look at me. Oh yeah, that's a good safety. Basically, can they hit really, really hard? All right, check one good. Yeah, I'll be live for the Lions game. Should be good. Hopefully a little, should be good. At least I hope anyway. Nespresso, who cares? What is these? I hate commercials so much. That's why I usually get up and leave during commercial breaks during the game, because I'm like, I think I have a good 3 minutes here to take care of some shit. Because, let's see. Still on commercial break, by the way. We're just waiting for it to pop back up. Again, the score at the halftime here is 13-6. Kansas City leads. Texans get the ball at the half. Good shot at tying the game up, or at least pushing it to within 4. We'll see if the Texans can actually generate some drives on a long field when the game kicks back in. You know what would be pretty hard, though? Is if Kansas City came out and did the announced onside kick. Like they're like, hey, we're going to do an onside kick here to start off the second quarter. Oh, wait, you can't. You have to be trailing, don't you, to do one? Damn. That shit would be so funny if the Chiefs said, be like, all right, we're going to try this shit. And they just onside it and get it. Be like, damn. A la the Saints versus the Colts in that one Super Bowl back in, 09? 08? Damn, we really just can't keep anyone here. Oh, that's okay. Probably just going to be a shorter stream if it doesn't pick up after halftime. I don't mind. I can get ready for the Lions game that way. Yeah, and I'll just stay alive for that game because I actually care about it. This game, I don't really fucking care. I was 50-50 on doing this one anyway. So if we lose the audience, that's okay. I'm not too pressed. I've already done the first half of this game. Done a good hour and a half. The stream's dead. It is what it is. You know what I mean, Lore? Hopefully we just have enough people for the Lions game for it to be a good time, but we'll see about all that. Oh, it's on the screen thingy. Okay. But Laura, I appreciate you for tuning in as always, and everyone else who may be just listening along. You guys help make it a little bit more fun. They just did the first half highlights, so I'm guessing the game's about to pop back on here. Which is pretty nice. It looks like it. Still pretty bright out in Kansas City for it to be, what, 5 o'clock? I guess it's 5 o'clock. I think, right? They're, what, an hour back? Again, Kansas City set to kick it off. We'll see how the second half plays. There's the kick. And they're going to return it. Not much of a return. About the 34, 33. Texans have it, 1st and 10. Second half officially underway. There's a flag. May take away a decent field position start. Kind of looking like it's going to. It is. 1st and 10. At the 18. Make them lose 10. Womp, 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 womp. All right, 1st and 10 at the 18. 14:56 to go here in the third quarter. They're going to go with a handoff. And a gain of about a yard. 2nd and 9. Do. Let me just double check something. Yeah, it sounds pretty good too, so it's not even the audio today. Oh well. Like I said, it is what it is. Oh, they go with a little trickery here in Houston. They get there's a good little 7-yard gain on what wound up being a little screen to Mixon, but it was a nice little couple fake end arounds. Nice little bit of deception there to start off the drive. Confused the Chiefs defense enough to pick up like 8. 7. 3rd and 3. Do. And they get a first down and a big carry by Mixon, gain of about 8. 1st and 10 at the 33 coming up for Houston. And they run ahead and pick up like 7. A good run by Mixon. 2nd and 3. He's slashing a little bit here in the second half. Do. 2nd and 3. How's everybody doing? Whoever might be watching. Guessing lore. That'll be a first down to the Houston 45. Do. All right. 1st and 10 at the Houston 45 coming up. They keep showing the same run like 1,000 times. I hate when they do replays like that. It's like we've seen the run. We don't need to see it from 20 angles. 11:40 to go here in the third. That's a false start. We'll make it 1st and 15. Back to the Houston 40. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to go grab a little bit of pop. Definitely need a little bit of sody pop. All right. What was that, a pickup? 3rd and 5 or 2nd and 19. Gain of nothing. Well, lost by like a 4-yard loss there by Pierce. All right, here we go. Balls at the Houston 36. Need a play. Stroud throws. And he makes a play. 19 does. I don't know who that is. Hutchinson? Yeah, Aiden looks a little different these days. 3rd and 5 to the Houston 50, or well, to the 50-yard line. Just shy of the 50. They get the first, and they keep the drive alive. Good little run here by the Texans so far in the second half. They've controlled the ball quite effectively here to begin the half. This is what every drive by the Commanders has to look like tonight for the Texans, or for the Commanders to get an upset, like every single one of them. They get the first, though. 1st and 10 to the KC 45. Like taking it down to the last second every time. Oh, they didn't. They snapped that before 10 seconds. That's a little weird. They got the first, though. Or, well, they got close. It's 2nd and like 3. Good 7-yard run or so. 9:15 to go here in the third. It's been a pretty good, like I said, this is still the first possession of the second half. So, pretty long drive here by the Texans, who are marching it ever closer to the end zone. All right. Another run here. And a gain of a couple. It'll be like 3rd and like a yard to go. 8:35 to go here in the third quarter. Chiefs trying to end this what's turning into a lengthy drive. It's what, 6.5 minutes now? Over. Going to be 7+ minutes here. Especially if they get even if they don't convert, this is going to be a 7-minute long drive. Pretty crazy. Good way to start the second half, especially if you wind up punching in a touchdown. Stroud. Oh, hits a guy. Oh, he caught it. 1st and 10 to the KC 24. Look at the Texans driving here. 7-minute drive to start it out. Almost 7.5 minutes. Hey, Daniel, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very kindly. Very kind. Good looking out, my friend. I appreciate that. Always helps a ton. Stroud passes it out. Flag on the play. I'm guessing that's coming back. Pass interference on the offense. Surprising. 1st and 20 to the KC 34. Chiefs catch a small break. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate you, man. You're too kind. You're too kind. Been too kind for too long. Hopefully it's Lions versus Rams for the NFC Championship. One last hurrah, Goff versus Stafford. Fuck it, might as well. Our two franchises are tied together forever now, Daniel. They go with a run. And not much of a gain there by Pierce. Gained him about 6. Actually, a pretty good run. Gained him about 6. I forgot that they had like 2nd and fucking 20 to go. Or if it's 1st and 20 anyway. 2nd and 14 now. Might only been 5. Oh, no, they gave him 6. Yeah. All righty, what do we got? 2nd and 14. Stroud throws. He's got a guy, and that'll be a well, depending on the spot. No. They're marking him short. Oh, that sucks. 3rd and 1 at the 15. So they go inside the red zone, but they're ruled just a bit short here. Yeah, hopefully, Daniel. Hopefully. Damn, this is still one drive, man. We're almost at 9 minutes with the football here. We're at 3rd and 1. If I'm the Texans, I challenge this for the spot. No? All right. 5:45 to go here in the 3rd. See, this is how fast the football game would go if they didn't fucking shove in a bunch of commercials all the time. It'd go real quick. All right, let's keep this pace up for the rest of the game here, boys. Time to chill between the Lions game. By the way, if anyone hasn't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. We're like 4 away from the like goal. I don't know if we'll hit it, but we'll come close. I guess he was down there and it was a little short. It is what it is. 3rd and 6 after the penalty. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention they had a penalty there on the 3rd and 1 first down that they just got. So now it's 3rd and 5. Texans going to roll out. Yeah, they got the first. Damn, dude, that's going to be 10 minutes with the football here in the start of the 3rd quarter. This is an insane drive. I don't know why they stopped the clock. What's up, Jehu? 1st and 10 at the 13. Loic is fired up. Hey, we might have 17 likes now, Jehu. You might be fucking getting us closer to that like goal. 4:45 to go here. This is one hell of a drive by the Houston Texans. 10.5 minutes. Mixon gets a hole and he scores. It's a tie game all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen an 11-minute or 10.5-minute drive before. That was like, I was going to say 15 plays, 10 minutes, 24 seconds, 82 yards. Wow. It was one of the best drives I think I've literally ever seen in the playoffs. Well, they got the double score. They hit the field goal. Kansas City kneeled it out 10 the first half, and now the Texans on the very first possession of the second half hold it for 10.5 minutes and score a touchdown to... Oh, he missed. Oh. Damn, dude. That wind just took over the ball again, man. 13-12. Texans could be up 16-13 right now. They've left 4 points on the ground because of kicking issues tonight. So Chiefs once again being bailed out by special teams or some crazy aspect of the game that no one's paying attention to. 13-12, Kansas City holds their slim lead. How will they respond after being held out of offense for 10.5 minutes? I guess we'll find out very soon here. A pick six here would be very funny by the Chiefs, and then they go for 2 and hopefully get it, and then they're up, 20-13, and then the second half gets a little interesting. Then we're dealing with something different. Equally funny is if the third quarter is 2 possessions. That would be pretty good. By the way, I thank everyone who's tuned in this afternoon. I'm sure it'll be a little stronger in the Lions game, or a little bit more consistent. First half was great. It was a great stream. Really, it's been a fun stream. It's just it kind of died out. May prove Stephen A. Smith wrong. I would really like to see the Texans win, only because I would love to see Nick Wright apoplectic. Nick Wright said they were going to win by like fucking 30 points or some crazy shit in this game. I was like, I don't know about all that. You guys should probably win, but I don't know about fucking... I don't know about all that other stuff he said. There is no more deserving person than Nick Wright to lose. And he's terrified of the Lions winning the NFC. Like, genuinely, I think Nick Wright is terrified of the Detroit Lions. He has yet to say that the Lions will win the NFC. He's like, no, they're not good enough. It's not their time. It's not their year. I think it's like, please, God, do not put the fucking Lions in front of my Chiefs. They will win. Oh, is that Caitlin Clark? Oh, no, she's friends with Taylor Swift. Do you know how many MAGA dudes just fell to their knees at the fucking Walmart parking lot truck meetup? They're like, no, Caitlin Clark, not with Taylor Swift. They're just fat guy crying. Man, damn it. The Texans return, the Chiefs returned that all the way to like the 39, but I think it's coming back. You just don't like Nick Wright? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Nick Wright. I know you're not supposed to like him, I suppose. I just feel like he lets his weird biases get in the way of what could be much better sports coverage than he's doing. Are they really going to go to a commercial break after the kickoff? I think they are. I think because they didn't get enough commercial breaks, they're going back to another commercial break here. There's no way, right? They just were on a commercial break. I know there was a 10... Oh, they are. Huh. They literally did the commercial break and then kicked it off. And now they're going right back to a commercial break. They're like, no, you're not getting away with no commercial breaks. You can go fuck yourselves. 4.5 to go here in the third. That's annoying. Bum, 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 bum. No matter what, I have a hard out at like 7:30, so that way I could like have a few minutes before I have to go live for the Lions game. But at the rate this game's going, it could be over in an hour. I don't fucking know. I don't think there's that much left in this game. At the rate that the way these two teams are playing, they're both trying to murder the clock right now. So I'm guessing the Detroit game is going to be weirdly similar to this game. A lot of running by the Lions, so the clock's going to move. Detroit's going to try to kill the clock naturally. They always do. Anyway, it's 13-12. We're on a commercial break here again. Kansas City has the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 19. Kansas City leads 13-12 with 4:30 to go here in the third. They went with back-to-back commercials basically on us because of the 10-minute drive. What is this? I don't put the fucking football game back on. Not this gay stuff. We'll see how Kansas City responds now, only leading by a point. Game's back on. Pick 6, Texans. Come on, Texans. Let this be the crazy upset of the day. No, that's a hold. That'll be a hold. Back them up 10. 1st and 20 at the KC 9. But I think it's because it puts it inside the 10. It only goes to the 10. So it'll be 1st and 10 for 2nd and 1st and 19 or something like that. Fuck, excuse me. Terrible yawn. I apologize. He is. When he doesn't have something involved, he's a pretty decent analyst, actually. But the problem is, whenever he has something personally at stake, he becomes really weird about it. Like, his biases are terrible. Like, they really dominate the way he creates takes. It's just like, holy shit, dude. Like, I get his role is to play the fan like that, but it's like, ugh. But it's like, he genuinely believes that shit. Orlovsky isn't, Kevin, you're keeping it close, man. This is all you guys got. This is the best shot you got. This is how you got to win this game. You're playing him right. You're playing this game correct. The real miracle is if your special teams doesn't fucking blow this game for you guys. Who, Dan Orlovsky? Yeah, Orlovsky just doesn't have balls. At least Nick Wright will like be like, nah, I was wrong. Just that's the only reason Nick Wright gets a ton of credit from me is because he will like routinely just be like, I got that wrong. Oh well. But then, you know, he also makes the excuses, but he does like admit he like had bad takes and shit. He takes it on the chin quite well. Pause. Full Diddy. Mahomes dumps it out. They're going to get the first. Why was Kelsey wide open? Not a good idea. 1st and 10 to the KC 35 for Travis Kelsey. I'm so glad they just showed my favorite singer, Swift. I don't know, dude. It's like every time, it's just somebody just leaves him wide open. And there's like 2 guys covering him. They're just like deep covering him for some reason. Because like they get on him pretty quick and they both come from angles with that they were clearly, it's like, what were you 2 doing? You weren't even on anybody. Like if you watch the way that, watch a replay of that shit. And it's like, why were they not on him? They're both safeties. It's like you're probably clearly covering the guy. Oh, that's a hold. Mahomes is going to run with it. Oh. They're going to call that a late hit. Unnecessary roughness coming up. They fucking dummy dreamt him. Dude, like, why did they jump on him like that? It's the wrong player to jump on. Wait, what's the unnecessary roughness? Oh, he slid. Oh, they hit him in the head. Oh, no. That would have been a perfectly fine thing, but the guy hit him in the head, dude. Yeah, that's a one player you cannot touch in the fucking head spot. Pause. Can't touch him up there. Him especially. They'll call it every time. Damn, dude, that might be the penalty that makes him lose the game. I'm not even trying to be over dramatic. That literally might be it. Doesn't take many mistakes to lose to this team. Yeah, I know I did. I fucked it all up. That was the one mistake they did not need to make there, because now they can kind of run this quarter out a little bit. 2nd and 4. Well, unless it's an incomplete pass or they don't like keep the clock moving here. Then I guess it's a little different. Here we go. 2nd and 4. Oh, did they sack? No, he got the ball away. Oh, is that grounding? No, I guess not. 3rd and 4 now. Ball's at the Houston 40. All right, 3rd and 4 with this will be the last play of the quarter if they run it. Pretty much, yeah, that's exactly Jehu. You fucking what, mate? 3rd and 4. Oh, he's short. What kind of spot is that, man? Holy shit. Man, really? If I fucking challenge that. If I'm the Texans, you have to challenge that shit. He's clearly goddamn short. What kind of weird spot were they trying? What are they calling here? 4th down. Okay, never mind. They changed their mind. All right, they fucking overruled the first spot. The head ump guy overruled the spot. I was like, what? For what reason? That'll end the 3rd quarter though. Like I said, it'll be 4th and 1, end of the 3rd quarter. 13-12. Chiefs holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Texans need a miracle play here on 4th and 1. Kansas City eats up the rest of the 3rd. Both teams have the ball for one drive in the second half so far. 4th quarter coming up. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go have a smoke here before the 4th. That was quick. I guess I'll just do the whole game, I suppose. Make sure you guys drop a couple likes. Help the stream out. We'll see if we can get 20 likes on the stream. I don't know if we will, but we'll be pretty close. So I don't think the 4th quarter will take an hour to get through. It might, but I should be able to get out of here before 7:30, which means I'll be able to like eat. I've already got food. Kind of like chill out a little bit so that way my voice isn't all fucked. It's also just a lot to sit and stream for a few hours. I don't know. I get not exhausted, but my voice starts to bother me. I don't like sitting down for too long for periods of time. My legs start really bugging me. Yeah. Got to get up and move every so often. All right, I'll be right back though. 4th quarter, Chiefs have it 4th and 1. I'll be right back. Could we see the three-peat coming to a close? We're theoretically 15 minutes away from the Chiefs three-peat dying in Houston or dying in Kansas City to the Texans. Who'd have thought? I'll be right back in just a minute here. 4th quarter, 13-12. Chiefs have it. Chiefs have the ball. 4th and 1 at the Houston 37. If they kick it, they go up 16-12, essentially ending any field goal winning dreams. for Houston. I'm back. What happened? They get it? Oh, they got the first. Damn. Even the Chiefs fans, everyone's saying that the unnecessary roughness is being blasted by. Really? I thought the unnecessary roughness was actually a good call. That's an 8-yard pickup, 2nd and 2. Oh no, the methodical drive of death here. We'll see. 2nd and 2. If you haven't dropped a like yet, please consider doing so. Oh no, that's a completion to Kelsey. He breaks a tackle, gets all the way down to inside the 10. 1st and goal to the Houston 8. Yeah, pick here would be game saving for Houston. But this ain't looking great. The Chiefs are matching a long touchdown drive with another long touchdown drive. Looking like a guaranteed 7 points, maybe even 8 with the 2-point conversion. I shouldn't do that because they might actually do that now. Let's see. Let's see if the bend don't break defense comes back to life. Oh, they sacked him. All right. It's going to be about a 5-yard loss. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be on the Chiefs, though. I'm guessing an illegal shift. Miles Bryant sucks. Yeah. Didn't he used to be a Patriot? I don't know why I think that, but I feel like he used to. Is he the guy that's supposed to be covering fucking Kelsey, but like isn't? Yeah, I feel like he did. Is he the idiot on Kelsey tonight? Because like there have been several plays where he's just wide open for some reason, and the safety who's clearly assigned to cover him is just out there in la la land like every single time. It's like, dude, where are you? Like at that 3rd and 5, it's like, why was he not right next to Kelsey on the dump off? Like it's clearly going to Kelsey on that play. It always has gone. And they just kind of forced Mahomes out of bounds. 3rd and goal at the 11. Good job. Way to cage him and push him out. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and goal. Maybe another big stop by the Texans defense. Bend don't break's been okay. We'll see. Tough team to stop. Texans need a big push here. They could have just gotten in trouble for that, too. That was a really stupid push out of bounds. I'm surprised they didn't flag it for him. This Texans guy looks like he's offsides. Oh, no. Mahomes hit a falling down touchdown to Travis Kelce. It's 19-12. 20-12 pending the extra point. 13 plays, 81 yards, 7 minutes and 44 seconds sucked off the clock. Pause. No diddy. And now we find ourselves with the Chiefs in an 8-point lead. Can Houston manufacture some offense here and go down and get some points? We'll see. Obviously, they'll be going to a commercial break. They've had like 3 of them this fucking half. Can't even really be too upset now that they're going to a break here. It's like, well, there's like a 4th one. I'm not even that bothered by it. Damn, if this was all the commercials I seen in a football game, this game would rule. 20-12, Chiefs lead. 11:52 to go here in the game. 11:52 remains here in the 4th quarter. Texans will be getting the ball probably around their own 30 after the commercial. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps out our stream, gets a few more people in here, gets us closer to the like goal of 20. We have 17 or so right now, so we're 3 away. It'd be cool if anybody could help out. If not, that's fine too. I don't fucking whatever. Wonder how this is going to end. It's a very close game to where the Texans can very easily put themselves in a good spot to win this. Because they're 100% need to go for 2 if they score. Their kicker is failing them. Because again, it also still leaves get the stop, score a field goal, win the game as an option. So going for 2 here is, if you score a touchdown, the 100% move. Because again, it still sets up a stop and a field goal walk-off by 1. So, and if you do hit it, you get a tie. That's pretty good. Nothing better than 0-0. Anybody wins at that point. If this was the XFL, we have the 9-yard play and we have the 9-point play in play. Wait, listen, all we gotta do is score a touchdown and score from like fucking 20 yards out. We got this shit. We take the lead. $11-minute drive by the Texans coming for no reason. Just waiting for the kickoff. Mahomes is a flopper. Yeah, that's a kind of like a thing in the NFL, I suppose, for quarterbacks. I think they all do it to some extent, QBs. Two. All right, game's back on. Yeah, Allen's a bit of a flopper. Most quarterbacks do a little bit of flopping if they can get a flag. 15 yards is 15 yards. I don't fault players for flopping. I fault the officials for fucking falling for it. And I think that's the correct way you should look at that, by the way. They're going to go to a commercial break after this kickoff like they've been doing. There is some kind of technical reason you should flop, especially if the play could be busted. However, it is kind of a fucking, it is the referees need to have like a penalty for flopping and be able to like successfully penalize it on the field. You're eating chicken mesa las with white rice? Nice. Sounds like a tasty meal. Do 6:42 here in the, or well, 6:42. 11:43 remains in the fourth. I don't know why I read my clock. Like, damn, it just changed. It's 6:43 now. I can't believe how much time has just been gained. 11:43 here in the fourth. Texans have it, 1st and 10 at their own 34 after a commercial break. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Otherwise, you're just going to keep going to commercial breaks. It's a terrible hell. Damn, still at 17. That's okay. Hopefully a couple people that haven't dropped one yet do so pretty quick. Then we hit 20. I'll also stop talking about it if you get us up to 20. So kind of a double-ended thing for you there. All right, let's see if they can go about 66 yards. Sorry, I did bad math. 66 yards and get a touchdown. I mean, theoretically, yeah, there should be a little bit of a break, like a half hour maybe. Lions start at about 8:15 probably. Since they're on different networks, it's not a big deal. I believe the Lions are on Fox this evening. I think next week's games are on NBC and CBS for the AFC and NFC Championship. Might be on Fox for the NFC Championship if I'm not wrong. Like, I think Fox and ESPN get this week, and I think NBC and CBS get next week, and then obviously Fox gets the Super Bowl. I think that's how that played out for this year's playoffs. We'll see. Oh, never mind. CBS and Peacock get tomorrow, or NBC get tomorrow. I don't know who's doing conference championships. Could just be Fox. Gain of 2 there by Irv Smith Jr., who I thought was going to be way better in the NFL. He's been kind of a bust, right? I felt like Smith was going to be really good. Either way, 2nd and 8. Fox has it in CBS. Okay, that makes sense. Fox always gets NFC, so CBS gets AFC. Yeah, that makes sense. Fox, those are their channels, so. Oh, shit, what a catch by Nico Collins all the way to the KC 40. What a play. 10:45 to go here in the quarter and counting. Oh. Growing nervous for the Lions game. Hopefully they win that shit, man. Hopefully fucking Washington doesn't get inspired by the Houston. All right, incomplete, 2nd and 10. The Lions should be able to pull it out. I'm not too stressed about it. Now, the next week after that, if the Lions do win, the next week after that will be stressful. Like, that'll actually be a problem. It'll be like, fuck, dude. A divisional game should be a pretty easy tag up for Detroit. I think so, except for the division opponents. They seem to have all grown to hate the Lions fiercely. 2nd and 10. Stroud tries to hit a fadeaway, and the guy dropped it. Damn, 3rd and 10. Damn, if 14 would have hung on to that shit, that would have been quite the play. Would have put him deep into KC territory, almost red zone. Oh, it wasn't really a drop. It was a bit of the throw wasn't quite there. Third and 10 at the KC 40. Boy, it's starting to get heavy here for Houston. Well, I mean, they're losing in the fourth quarter. They can't really run the ball right now. Oh, shit. What pressure by the Chiefs. I think they tried to do a screen off on the first play, and they tried to screen. It didn't work. Damn, it's 4th and 10. Why is that not grounding? I guess it was somewhat near the receiver. Well, tough decision. 4th and 10. They're at the 40. That's like a 59-yard field goal with bad wind. I don't know if you take that kick. Oh boy, they sacked the shit out of him. Oh, they sacked him all the way back to the Houston 44. Kansas City can basically just win this game with a touchdown on the next possession. 9:59 to go here in the fourth quarter. The very next possession here could win Kansas City the game. Damn. I don't know. At least kick it if that was what you were going to do on offense. Like, at least try for the field goal. Like, fucking, you wouldn't have given up that kind of fucking field position. That's game over. Like, they had a shot there, like, but Kansas City scores a touchdown. I'm ending the stream, by the way. I'm not finishing this game. Number one, mainly just because I'll be live at like 8 o'clock, like maybe 8:05 at the latest. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that weird, like, once this game's over, it's over for me. Hey, we hit 19 likes. I appreciate that. We're going to be potentially one short from the like goal. If you haven't left one yet, just know you could be the one person to get us to our like goal of 20. If I wasn't streaming the Lions game, I'd just finish this out. But I don't want to finish this game out if I don't have to. So we'll see. I think it'll be good though. 20-12. Oh, pretty much, Jehu. That's how I feel. Yeah, like if Kansas City can punch it in here, it's pretty good. Appreciate everyone who's come by the way. We'll be live for the Lions game if you want to hang out and watch somewhere as well. I'd appreciate it if you could. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I like the Lions. As you can see my St. Brown jersey in the back there. All right, for sure, Jehu. Yeah, you're taking off. You're bummed out the Chiefs won. You're like, fuck, man. Well, maybe Buffalo or Baltimore. It's kind of starting to feel like KC is about to host the AFC Championship. Oh no, whoever will stop them. Can't be Jared Goff, will it? Jared Goof? Damn, dude, I was really looking forward to this week with the Chiefs if the Chiefs were going to lose. Damn. It's funnier the later they lose, I suppose. Jehu, I feel like it's going to happen too. It's just somebody's going to get them. I'm just thinking it may have to be the NFC winner. We'll see, though. Here's Kansas City. They can control the tempo of this game, fucking score, and just end it if they want to. 2nd and 9 at the Houston 43. Also, depending on how much clock gets used off here, it's kind of one of them things where I don't, it's also over on a bad clock. However, 3 and out, we still got a game here, Game has a fighting chance of still being interesting here. And they lost that second, too, to 9:59. Kansas City dumps it out to Worthy, who's trying. I can't find anything. 3rd and 9. You finished the Indian dish? Nice. Talk the rules, we Indians, pencil bending them up. Don't give a fuck. Or to your daddy leather sandal. Been a good game. Texans have kind of shot themselves in the foot here at the end, but I mean a big stop here and everything's kind of crazy. 3rd and 9. But then Houston's got to go out and like score very fast. Mahomes dancing, throws it away. Oh shit. Now it is, yeah. I mean, before if they'd have scored, it was game over. It would have been the end of the game. Now Houston has a fighting chance. Here comes the punting unit. Too windy to kick. Yeah, they stopped him, Jehu. I can't believe it. This game, there's still a game here. $8:32 to go. I seen the clock hadn't moved, so I'm guessing the punts happened. They call for a fair catch at the 7. So 1st and 10 at the 7. Houston's only got to go 93 yards. $20-12, 8-point game. What will Houston do? They got to score here. Hey, Charles. AFC Championship on the line for Houston this drive, it feels like. All right, I'll be right back because I have to use the bathroom. That's been very defensive. Ah, 20. Hell yeah, stud. I heard we hit a couple more too. Mahomes playing well. Yeah, he's been he's been efficient. Most likely, Trey, it's because of what's the word I'm looking for? I've been live for a little bit, so it's a little weird. But that's weird. It didn't appear in your stream, in your feed. I'm guessing that's not too uncommon. I'm about to give you back your mod, Trey. Just give me a sec. Texans go lose. Yeah, it's not looking great, Trey. This drive is absolutely critical for you guys. Sorry, one sec. Big drive. Got to score. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 7. 8:32 to go in the 4th. 20-12. We've never made it past this round, and this team hasn't been the same since. Well, ever since you guys lost Tank Dell. I mean, really, I don't know who you lost earlier in the year, but you lost to somebody pretty early in the year, or you lost somebody early in the year, and it's kind of just Diggs, duh. I feel like if the Ravens were playing the Chiefs today, the Ravens would be winning. Yeah. I think so. Four-yard gain. Yeah, if you're Houston here, you just don't want to go 3 and out. Punt it back, and then give up the score. All right. Play action. Oh, it was nice. 2nd and 6. Stroud rolling out, and it's popped out by the def. God, what a play. 3rd and 6. Who was that? McDuffie? Yeah, of course it was. McDuffie makes a play and knocks it out of the hands of the ever sure-handed Nico Collins. 3rd and 6. Houston needs a big-time play. If you're Houston, you'd love an 89-yard touchdown right here. You just would love that shit so much. 7:49 to go here in the 4th quarter. What's up, Jonathan? Nice to see you. I'm sure I'll be seeing you in just a little bit. All right. 4th. Oh, no. I think he got swatted away. Oh, never mind. Oh, he almost... What the fuck? I don't know what just happened, but somebody got hurt. It's 4th and 6. They're going to have to punt. I think Watson's hurt. No, he's okay. He's getting up. Oh, Justin Reed is hurt. Ooh, that's very bad if you're Kansas City. Yeah, Jehu, I'd say so. But now it's also like going to be delayed because I'm pretty sure Justin Reed just died, which isn't great. Oh, fuck, dude. I hope he's just unconscious. Yeah, that did not look like a good hit. It looked like his neck moved really oddly. Justin Reed went for a hit, and it looks like his head kind of went like caught part of the shoulder and just kind of went like that. And I'm like, I don't know if that's good. I don't know if he's knocked out or if he's well, he clearly got knocked out. I don't know if it's like he hurt his neck or if he hurt his head. I genuinely couldn't tell. I don't listen with sound. Yeah, it didn't look good. He was like limp immediately after the hit, which isn't great. That usually indicates knockout, but that's shitty if you're the Chiefs. If he's got a concussion, I don't know if he'll be ready to go by Sunday. Do you guys notice how the NFL also rewards the 1 seeds? You notice how both NFC Championship games are on Sunday? If you're the 1 seed and you win, you essentially get a longer break also than the other teams. Little secret about those games, eh? And if you're the away team and you upset the 1 seed, you get a reward by an extra day off. Kind of, it's baked into the schedule, and that 1 extra day does give you a ton of advantage, believe it or not. That 1 extra day could be the reason the 49ers got the win in the way they did over the Lions. They're like, hey, remember that thing we talked about that one day? And then it showed up at halftime, and they just fucking massaged it for the rest of the game. Oh, looks like he's up. Okay, he probably just got bumped. Okay. All right, I don't really fucking care then. He probably just got knocked out. He got sent to the Bat Cave. You know how in like Looney Tunes or something like that, when a person got hit in the head, they'd just be seeing like little Tweety birds and stars and shit? That's him. He's like, what the fuck? And that punt went out of bounds at the 45. Well, this fucking... All right, now if the Chiefs don't screw this up, it's over. Yeah, that's what my dad says when somebody gets their bell rung and gets knocked out in the back, because they're all... I don't know the correlation, but it's funny. I got my hopes up so much for this week. It's just... yeah, Trey, no, it is. Playoffs losing sucks. It's the worst feeling ever. There's nothing worse in sports than losing a playoff game. Jonathan, same. But hey, maybe if the Lions can get there too, then being the team that stopped a three-peat is pretty cool. Yeah, Trey, I thought you guys would have a better shot. I thought that this could be the upset, but it just didn't happen. You guys made that one fucking mistake in this game. And I said what it was. They smothered Mahomes on that one play, and I said, oh no, that's the biggest mistake that they've made yet in the game. That unnecessary roughness. Dude, I knew it. Dude, I believe they scored that drive too, didn't they? That was part of their fucking scoring drive in the second half. The smothering, dude, I'm telling you, that smother play where the Chiefs resulted in points on that drive, I believe. That's where the Texans, that's literally the one mistake they probably made in this game. And that's a first down to the Houston 30. Like, that's the one, like, critical mistake I think they made in this game was that play to the to smother Mahomes. If they'd have just not did that, I feel like Houston would be winning right now. 6.5. Once Kansas City scores, I'm ending the stream. I want to get ready for the Lions game. It's on in like less than an hour now. Oh, first down to the 18. The result in a field goal, but the second time resulted in a touchdown. Other words, 10 free points. Yeah, there you go. That's right. That's what it was. Yeah, it could be a 10 to 12 guy. And these were like third down stops that the Texans made, that they did it twice. Like, kind of, the first one was not a fucking roughing penalty. I don't know why they called that shit. But the second one, yeah, it was. The guy cracked his fucking helmet into Mahomes. Or he cracked Mahomes' helmet with his shoulder on accident. Again, it's an accident. And shouldn't have been called. But if you touch a quarterback in the head, 99% of the time it gets called. Unless it's Sam Darnold. Because, you know. You got a safety in Madden? Hell yeah, you were probably so excited. Hey, they incomplete, they're going to say. 2nd and 10 at the 18. You got 4 points in field goals. Could be 20 to 16 right now. Yeah, the first one was bad, Jehu, but the second one was a legit penalty, in my opinion. There you go, Trey. Baseball starts in a month. I'm excited. Tigers are looking good. Really happy because I threw end zone. Because I threw an end zone pick. They could theoretically go undefeated. I think Houston just took a timeout. If they go to a commercial break, I'm probably going to wrap this up, everybody, just so we're all aware. I know they took a timeout and they probably are dying to go to another commercial here, but I'm excited for the Pats next season. I haven't felt this good since. Oh yeah, Jehu, I'm excited. We could end up with the players like AJ Brown if we make an aggressive trade. Like, I'd rather like trade away our pick for AJ Brown. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but like just pick somebody else, like a lineman or some shit, way later on in the draft, because we genuinely don't need to be picking up there. But either way. Oh, they're staying live. They're staying on though. Well, this game's over. Like, I'm only staying live for a little while longer. Yeah, GG, Trey. It was a good game for you guys. Congrats, Chiefs. Congrats, Kansas City. Looks like you're going to be hosting your, what is it, fucking 6th fucking AFC Championship game in the last 8 years. Yeah, they hit the field goal. So that's ball game, folks. 4:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. They're going to go to a commercial break. I'm not sitting through it. That's probably that. Good season for Houston, despite the devastating number of injuries to the receiving core. They were able to override that. They were able to get a nice playoff win, which is always, you shouldn't really shake your head at a playoff win, but I know for Houston fans, it's really tough because it's like, well, the fucking divisional round got us again. I think next year, with a little bit healthier of a team, a little bit more development of your defensive players, like I can't imagine what a year 3 Will Anderson's going to look like. Another year with Derek Stingley. Those are very impressive young players. You add a little bit more to that defense, which you're going to naturally get in free agency. Add a little bit, maybe more firepower to your offense. I think it's fine. Houston, if they have any money left, should definitely be trying to get into the T. Higgins sweepstakes. But Do you want another potentially injured guy? I don't know. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Houston has a bright future. CJ Stroud had a little bit of a regression this year, but it's not really his fault at the end of the day. Picks up the line a little bit, maybe. Houston will be good. In Kansas City, they go to like their 8th straight fucking AFC Championship game, or 7th straight. So I'm sure Nick Wright is celebrating somewhere in his Patrick Mahomes and Kermit the Frog whitey tighties. Kissing his blow up doll. Well, no, he's got a wife. Never mind. He's got like wife and kids. Never mind. I forget about that guy. He's like, I think his wife is like kind of hot too. I feel like Nick Wright is everything a young Skip Bayless wanted to be. Yeah, we'll see. All right, though, everybody. I'm going to wrap this up. What are the odds in the 4 and the 5 seed being in the same division? Pretty common, right? I don't think that's uncommon. But that'd be weird, though. It would be weird if that happened. Yeah, the Rodriguez kid or whatever. Yeah, I seen that. That's pretty cool. We can talk more about that in a little bit, Jonathan. I gotta get ready for this next stream. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. I appreciate everybody. Have a good rest of your night. If I don't see you at the game in like 50 minutes, if I see you a little bit later, it'd be fun. It'll be a good time. We'll have fun watching the Tigers, hopefully, or the Lions, hopefully get ready to host their first ever NFC Championship game, which would be really cool. Yeah, pretty much, Space. Yeah, usually. It would be weird if the second best team in the entire well, I mean, it could happen. It'd just be weird, like you said. But all right, everyone, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Houston just got the ball, but it's an 11-point game with 4 minutes left. If Houston wins this game, they'll win the Super Bowl. Guarantee it. What should I do? And I'm just like, damn, I told you guys during that game if they won that shit. All right. Peace out. As always, it's Go Lions. Or as always, it's Go Patriots, Go Tigers. And of course, it's always Go Lions, especially when we're rooting for them tonight. Yeah, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Thank you for a fun ass stream. Thank you for all the likes and everything like that. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the comments and hanging out and everything like that. It was fun. I'll see you in about 50 minutes. Peace out and go Lions. Good luck to the Ravens or the Bills tomorrow. We'll find out who awaits Kansas City. Ooh.